Inside the OMG, episode number 14.
What's up, 14?
14.
Lucky number 14.
Lucky number 14.
That's what they say, right?
Yeah, we got big news for you.
Yeah, it's been busy this week.
Yeah, and it's not my haircut.
No.
That's not the big news.
No.
So a lot's been going on. We've been busy behind the scenes, and some things have changed in our world, and in an exciting way. And so we wanted to share the news with you first. And this decision isn't something that was taken lightly, or just things fell into place in a particular way that it just made sense. And you want to tease it a little more? You.
oh, I should chime in. There is something about playing in this band where decisions don't necessarily get made swiftly, sometimes necessarily.
Right.
But they can be made like very obviously. The wheels of justice don't necessarily move slow in this band, but like when it seems like the right thing to do, it kind of just reveals itself as the right thing to do.
Right.
Sometimes. And so I think that we're, I guess in the grand scheme of things, in a very like emotional way of looking at it, like we're probably making the right decision. Oh, I'm gonna have this on me, aren't I? It seems appropriate. It feels like the right decision to be making. So that's, I think that's my general lead in, I guess I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the announcement is we found a drummer. And not only is he an amazing drummer, but he's also just an amazing human being. And that's really, there's so much that goes into finding the right fit, because it's not about, how good of a player he is, or, there's so many things besides just being an amazing musician. It's just who they are as a person, and kind of what the mindset is, and what the philosophy is, and how you approach life, and how you go through the day. And so and the other factor was this person also knew Dee for a long time, longer than we've known Dee. I mean, he was in Dee's life since Dee was about 15 years old. So, he and Dee were friends, and Dee really looked up to him as a drummer. And so when this whole thing kind of came about, and I'll share the story as we progress through tonight's episode. But I want to introduce to you Barry Chenault. We welcome Barry Chenault to the Olio family. And I just need to give you some background on who Barry is. So Barry, born in Brooklyn, New York, he marched in the Carter Cadets Drum and Bugle Corps. He moved to Southern California, where he went on to march with the Anaheim Kingsmen. He began playing kit in high school, and his influences, a wide range of influences, from Billy Cobham, Lenny White, Dennis Chambers, Omar, Jerome Bigfoot B, Larry Blackman of Cameo, and of course John Bonham from Led Zeppelin, Stuart Copeland from The Police. And Barry is just a huge music fan. He loves all styles of music, and that's something else in this band. I mean, we jump around a bit with styles, but we it still sounds like us, even if we're kind of doing a reggae kind of thing, or we're doing a more of a rock thing, or there's kind of an R&B flavor. you know, that, so we're all, the three of us are all big music fans, and so we, you know, nothing is off limits.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's just the song, we're serving the song. So Barry's first pro gig was playing in one of the very first rap groups to use a band, which was the Booyah Tribe. He then landed the Mothership gig with George Clinton and the P-Funk Alllstars from 92 to 93. He was also in the Gap Band for a couple years, or 3 years. And then he went on to play percussion for Donna Summer, as well as a lot of other things. And so I'm going to switch it back to us. And the beautiful thing about technology is I've got Barry.
Technology.
Boom. So Barry is with us. So ladies and gentlemen, Barry Chenault. What's up, Barry?
Hi, everybody.
He's got like this rotating head.
I am
like
blessed. I'm good.
I can just plant him right here.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
Yeah.
Am I fitting in there?
I got
Can
you.
you see
I
me?
got you.
I have a big head.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man. So,
This is cool.
Yeah.
I'm digging this.
man. So I want to share how this whole thing, you know, really came about. So like a week and a half ago, maybe it's 2 weeks now, you had posted a Facebook Live video. You're playing in Vegas, and your camera was just set and propped, you know, just on you, so we could, you know, watch you play drums. And so I watched the whole thing. It's like 30 minutes long, and right away, as soon as you started playing, I was just blown away by your feel. I mean, your feel is just awesome. And you make it look so easy. You make it look like I can go and do that. And I can't. Not like you. And so I want to show everybody, I'm going to play a clip, about a minute, from that Vegas gig you did a couple weeks ago. And this was the thing that just blew me away, and I shared it with Kelley immediately, and I was like, man, you got to check out Barry. You got to see his playing. So we were just like, wow, okay, let's see what's up. So here's Barry in Vegas from like 10 days ago or a couple weeks ago. So after I saw, really that much, I watched the rest of it, but I was just, man, I got to get in touch with you, and just
No.
see where you're at. Well, I mean, because I didn't know what other things you got going on in your life. I didn't know if you'd be interested in doing something like this, and I wrote you a message. I hit send. And then, what you came back with was just so amazing, because you said, wow, I'm so humbled. That's Dee's chair. And I'll give you a call tomorrow. And I was like,
Big time.
okay, all right, this should be an interesting phone call. And so we got on the phone and we started talking about things and philosophies and just the whole original thing, and when you said 3-piece bands and the Police, that's where it's at, I just went, oh man, you said everything I needed to hear. So tell me about, I mean you're just going through life, you're doing your thing, and then you get this message from me, and you're like, what's going through your head?
Yeah. Well, first of all, hey, hi everybody, all of that. Yeah, when you reached out to me, yeah, that was interesting. It was I've known D for a while. I went to his father's church, and this is back in what 91, well, even before that, for a little bit there, yeah, and I watched when things started happening for him. He started playing and gigging and so on and so forth, and then getting with you guys. And man, I was so proud of him. It was so good to see that go. Great family, man. Knows the Lord, and it's interesting because the two boys and the girl, I have the same thing. And just this is still kind of a morning thing for me too, and I'm sure you too. So when you told me that, I was just kind of, it's like, wow, that's kind of heavy, and but wow, it's kind of an honor, big time. I appreciate that, and this is it's something I've always kind of wanted to do, really did want to do, play a 3-piece group, and I've done a lot of other things, done a lot of stuff, and this was kind of right on time to where I'm at right now. I appreciate that, great bunch of guys, great music. Man, I don't know. I'm lost for words. I'm on TV.
You're on the internet, technically.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, well,
it is. Yeah. NBC wishes they had these kind of numbers available to them.
That's right.
Yeah. So this is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm excited about it. This is cool. This is good. Continuing on and everything, and you reached out to me, and man, I did, like you said. Let me get back to you. I had to pray about it, meditate, think about it. Things I'm doing and I want to do, and I said, you know what?
All right,
let's do this. This is awesome. So yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I still, just like everybody else, we still work here and there and do other stuff. I play in some other situations, but it's music to songs to originals. I have ideas too, and you were open to that, so I really appreciate that. And great players. I love y'all energy. Watch you guys. It's just good. It's awesome. Kelley's crazy. I love it.
I do want to say for the record, because I think this is important to mention, and it's very real talk. Like when you showed me his video initially, I don't even think Barry's heard this. Like when you showed me his video, I don't know if you said the words, but you definitely had an impression of like, I don't think he's available. I mean, you definitely. I want to say for the record that like when he saw your video and talked to me about it, he talked about it in the way of like, there's this really hot Instagram model, and I want to direct message her, but I don't know if
Right.
she's real or not.
I mean, to be honest, I almost didn't send the message.
Wow.
He didn't. He thought
Because
about
I
it.
was just like, man, he's busy doing all kinds of stuff, and he's like,
He's gigging in Vegas. He's never going to be available for this.
Yeah, and then it was just like, what's the worst that can happen?
Exactly.
You can say no. You can go, hey guys,
There
thanks
you
but
go.
no thanks. It's a big deal. So
There
it's
you
like,
go.
you know what? I don't know where he's
There you
at
go.
in life, what he wants to do, but I'm gonna put it out there and let's just see what happens. And the space that you were in,
Awesome.
the timing was perfect. And I also want to reiterate, this thing that we've created with D, and this is something that we so honor and cherish all the things that we've done with D. And it's important to mention that even though we're moving forward and we're carrying the torch, this is going to be a new version. This is a new chapter. This is a new thing, and we're going to be still playing, the classic Olio songs. But like Barry said, he's got lots of ideas. We're always writing, and so we'll be creating new things. And I just really like you all to stay on the ride with us, because we're going to keep having fun. We're going to keep putting out lots of great music, and I'm really excited and energized for this next chapter, and I'm so grateful,
Yeah.
man. I'm so grateful for you, Barry, that you're in. You're like, all right, let's do it. Let's go. Let's be open and let's see what happens.
Cool. This is a cool new adventure. Sure. And two, in the standard that D has set in that chair, I want to stay respectful to the things that he did and build on and do on so on and so forth. But he's some big shoes to fill in what he's doing. He knocked this out. It's real great. I'm loving the music. Listening to the stuff. It's great. And he's singing. So I'm trying to la 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 la. Yeah, I got it.
He's doing it.
Yeah,
He's
so
doing it.
yeah,
All
big
right,
time.
so I want to share. I just had a feeling, So when you came on Saturday, I videoed our rehearsal, and so I just wanted to give you.
Yeah, we didn't tell him. He didn't know.
No, he knew.
No, he didn't know.
He didn't know.
He didn't see the second camera. That's what he didn't see. He saw the prop one. He didn't see the second.
So I just wanted to share, this is the first time we're playing together. I'm going to play this video, and it's of Soccer Mom. And so, understand that we have not rehearsed this a bunch. This was the first time we're getting together. Barry's just learning the material, and it just came out really cool. And I was like, you know what? We should show this on the stream. I think it'd be really fun for people to kind of get a behind-the-scenes look at what's to come, and it's only going to get better from here. So here we are this past Saturday.
Yeah, I'm critical.
Say again?
I said I'm critical of
Yeah, it's all
okay, put it up. It could be 100%.
It's all good.
All right, well, we'll let
I
the
know it's the
people
first
decide.
thing, but it's like
It's all good. So here we are in my living room with Barry, Kelley, and me playing Soccer Mom.
Is that too much? Should I dead it some more? You good? Oh, okay. Play.
Yeah.
1, 2. Check, check. Past the point of no return. No use resisting. What warm, unspoken secrets will we learn?
All right. Now you're good. Now you're in it.
All right. What are we doing? No, I'm kidding. All
All
right.
right. Bow, bow, bow,
No, I'm kidding. That was it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She doesn't even wear a baby. Bedroom air falls and trying to her face. Looking good, she's feeling down the road. She's loved by everybody on the team. She wears a bride like a dress. Not afraid to get a little dirty. But we don't have to everywhere. Got a baby wearing any underwear. She's the Barbie. knowledge is every game. Sweet smile, stimulate the teen flame. Shows us all how to win life when in love. Not afraid to mix a little bit of stuff. Kids, that's it, she says it's cool. All the dance on for her, that's the fool. He ain't got no alibi. She's the wild, I'm in love with the sacrifice. The thing is wild, I'm in love with the sacrifice. Yes, I know, I'm in love with the sacrifice. Just sweet love, I'm in love with the sacrifice. Hey girl, dancing on the Saturday. Sacrifice without the thing. She won't like it when you look good. Sacrifice, now it's understood.
Soccer mom, hey. Look at that hat.
I got to put my work hat on. I need work. I got to do construction, man. But that was out the gate.
No, that was cool. That was cool. I was happy to show that. I mean, that's the first time.
It's worth noting, by the way, that and to his credit, that a drummer playing on a kit that's not his, he might as well be wearing two left shoes that someone else has broken in. Like, there's nothing more. Speaking as a drummer myself, there can be nothing more disorienting sometimes. Is like, yeah, I'm just gonna jump on this thing and adjust it for 20 minutes and then see what happens. So I just to give him some props, like, that's not easy to just sit behind a kit that's not yours and have to figure out new songs that you've learned within a week. So props, major props for that.
Absolutely.
Thank you. That was, woo. But yeah, definitely, we do 100 times better, big time. But yeah, this is an exciting journey. It's boom. I got a lot of homework.
Yeah, you do, actually. I can speak from experience.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You.
Yeah. I like some of the new stuff too. I got a chance to hear that, and you people are going to really like some of it that's coming. So yeah.
So tell us a little bit about why you started playing drums. How old were you? Kind of your music journey.
Yeah. All right. Wow, this is huge. So I'm gonna try. Okay. From Brooklyn, New York. The story went. We had a shed in the backyard, and I was being a bad little boy, and I don't know how old I was. 3, I don't know, 4, whatever. And my grandmother said, hey, you put me in the back shed with the pots and pans, getting sticks, and I haven't stopped beating yet. And added to that, my mom and dad, they met in drum and bugle corps. In New York, we have a drum and bugle corps circuit, an African-American circuit there. This is 50s, around in there, in early 50s. And she was a little girl growing up in that. And my aunts and uncles, and my whole family is from this drum and bugle corps. There's a lot of history. That's a whole other thing. We're in the museum, the African American Museum in D.C. They have a Brooklyn
we were
exhibit,
just there.
and
Okay.
this is what I'm hearing. Yeah, that in that Brooklyn exhibit, they have a reel that's going. This is somebody videotaped and showed me. And in that reel, there's footage of the drum corps. They colorized it, and we're part of that.
That's
It was like,
incredible.
wow. And there's a video of me seeing Santa Claus downtown and ANS's and stuff. I was like, wow, little baby. So this is kind of historic stuff. It's really cool. And so that's a lot of early influence in music and drums and stuff like that. Came out here in it was 77. Went to Tetzlaff, did one there. Went to Artesia High School for ninth grade. Joined some, marching bands. Did all that. Long Beach, Jordan. Was in a marching band there. That's when I started getting into. Met some people. Friend of mine, Larry Rose, and into this funk world. And so I started listening to Parliament Funkadelic, Bootsy, and all this. He introduced me to all this stuff. I was like, whoa, that's cool. So I got interested in that and joined a funk band there called Thumpasaurus. Larry Rose and Thumpasaurus. That was really cool. That's where I started to really learn and get into that form of music. That's like, man, that's what I grew up in. From there, wow, there's just so much. I joined a drum corps out here, a popular drum corps called Anaheim Kingsmen. And it was into the whole chop things. And it's an interesting story. It's me and my mom, right? And we were in Lakewood at the time. And a lot of drummers can relate to this because and musicians would put on our walls in the rooms, Drummer Magazine, Modern Drummer, and all this, right? So I got Billy Cobham up there, right? My mom comes in my room and she looks. She goes, Billy? I said, Ma, you know this man? Oh, they went to Music and Art High. They went to Music and Art High School together. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, wow. So we go down to the Golden Bear. He plays the Golden Bear, Billy Cobham, and I'm just, I'm just this kid, all just inspired, watching all this music, and the toms, and I'm just losing my mind. And Mahavishnu Orchestra, all that kind of stuff. So there's the end of the show. Came out and saw. It says, Kathy, wow. They marched in drum corps also, different drum corps, He was with the Queensmen, she was with the Carter Cadets, and that's when we grew up. And anyway, all sorts of coming out here. Cal State Long Beach. I was in the marching band there. I was in the jazz band too. that was cool. Went on. What happened? There's so much. I got to really. Let me just get to some of the meaty stuff. I was in a Cole rehearsal studio in Hollywood at one time, and we've got who I was rehearsing with. This is why. So I was going to the bathroom, and I look to the left, and I see Blackbird McKnight and Billy Bass Nelson. These are the rhythm section members of Parliament Funkadelic. And they were backing this singer named Vicky Calhoun. And the drummer wasn't in there. He was in the bathroom. So there's I'm a big P-Funk fan, Parliament Funkadelic Live, Beverly Theater. I was like, that was it. Dennis Chambers, that's my hero. And I just took a moment and I just walked on this guy's kit, walked in the room, jumped on the drum set with my head down, picked up his sticks and said, take it to the stage medley from the top. And I ran down some of this with them. And they were like, whoa, okay, this is cool, Okay, give me a number. Gave him a number. I was driving a city bus. The next day, I'm at the beach, sitting down at my lower zone. The phone rings. And he goes, hi, is this Barry? I said, yeah. I heard you a funky, you know what? You want to play with me? Who's this? George Clinton. Okay. I'm like, freaking out. I'm like, really? And that's how it went. He says, here's my manager. Boom. And it went down like that. So being prepared for when it happens, not if it happens. Next thing you know, I'm going, well, this is another story. We missed the flight to go to Minneapolis. Me and Bird missed the flight, and some of the management to miss the flight, and to go to Paisley Park. And what they were doing was playing, song, Let's Get Satisfied. This is the end of Graffiti Bridge. There's a section in there, a video, right? And the after party to that was the George Clinton concert downtown at the Marriott Convention Center. So we missed that. So when you see Graffiti Bridge and you see Let's Get Satisfied, you're going to see Michael Hampton on the guitar player on drums. He's there because we missed the flight. So you play it to a track anyway. It was cool. So There's no rehearsal. I'm gonna play a 4-hour show with a bunch of people who I was fans with that I never know that I don't know. So I get on the stage, and I'm on the riser, and it's only me and Blackbird, and I'm up here, and it's all people in here, and the band's not here yet. The lights are going down, and Blackbird turns around and says, 1, 2. We start, boom, bass drum going, and I'm like, where's the band? What's going on? What are we doing? I'm just freaking out. And then one by one, they came in through the back, and I'm like, wow, this is cool. So they all get on stage, right? New jamming. And I'm playing the set, I'm playing some songs here. Going to Cosmic Slop, that's a popular song. And I happen to look to my right, and I see to my right down here, sitting down, was Prince, sitting here looking at me, going like this. Okay, with Chick behind him. Chick is his big security guard, big dude. And I was like, whoa, this got real, So that was awesome. And I guess George was feeling good, so they threw a curveball at me, and we finished the song, and then George says, drummer, chop barbecue. So I'm sitting there, okay, I'm ready to go to the bathroom. I'm scared because this, I don't know what's happening. Drummer, chop barbecue. And I look over here, and the horn player, Greg Thomas, says, just play what he said. Chop barbecue, what is that? It's a beat. Ba-ba-doo. It's a pickup. You hear in some of the songs. So I did that. He tapped his foot to the tempo, and I hit that hard. Bam! He turned around. You're a funkadelic now. So they do that kind of stuff. It was crazy, and it was an awesome experience. And I learned a lot, even till this day. Went on to that. Then '96, '97 did Gap Band.
Hold on a second.
Went out
Barry.
with.
I want to jump in, and I want to play.
Okay.
I want to play a clip. It's actually your performance on the Grammys with P-Funk Alllstars, George Clinton, P-Funk, with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And you want to set it up and how you were feeling before you did the show?
Yeah, this was cool. The rehearsal for that, I wish we had the video stuff that we have now. That was so much fun. We jamming because just having a good time playing. We're playing everything that we were supposed to play for the Grammys. We're just having a great time. But anyway, yeah, we rehearsed that. I think basically what happened with that, George kind of got snubbed for the Grammys at the time. I think it was a Computer Games album, Atomic Dog. I think it was that. And Chili was cleaning up that year, doing the Blood Sugar Sex Mega album, Give It Away, and all that. So they said, hey, let's make one big band and bring George to the Grammys. So we made one big band. I'm playing drums, and Chad's next to me. We got, I think 4 bass players. And you'll see, it's like a big circus on stage. But it was Grammy greatest, one of Grammy's greatest moments, they say. So that was fun.
Right.
I'm wearing gold boxing shorts.
Yeah, you can see like right at the end of the video.
All right.
You stand up. You stand up from your drum seat, and you can see the boxing shorts you've got on. It's great.
Even I think in the beginning too, because Chad wanted to start the top, so I started dancing.
All right, so here you are. It's
Go for it.
93 on the Grammys. George Clinton, P-Funk Alllstars, Red Hot Chili Peppers with Barry Chenault.
Everybody go!
Get down, so the funk of it. One day, we're on the move. Nothing can stop us now. Party people pumping the fist like this. 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 Party people pumping the fist like this.
What a moment. What a moment.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was wild.
Man, so what? Right.
Yeah,
so
we
when
had a
that
blast.
performance ended, what happened that night? What did you all do?
Well, I ran home because I wanted to change and bring my wife to a Grammy. We had an after Grammy party, kind of a formal thing. That's what I went and did. I guess there were other parties or so many other parties going on, but I wanted, to take my wife and I wanted to experience, I was able to go to one of these real nice, parties and stuff. Because right after that, we were going back on the road.
Right.
I think the next day. So, and we're going to be out for about 2 or 3 weeks. So, I wanted to spend time with my wife and something nice, and we had a good time. It was really nice, and it was cool. We had a great time. Wow,
that was something, man.
Yeah.
That was something. All right, so then
Write a book with this.
after your experience with George Clinton and P-Funk, then you joined the Gap Band for a while. So how was that?
Yeah, there was a break to that. Having my first child, so we got off the road and do that. And I was playing with a group called Goldfish in San Diego. Popular San Diego band. They were big funkaholics also. Got a lot of good friends there. And there's a guy there in the band called Baby Gap. And he was from the Gap Band. And we opened for Kool and the Gang at House of Blues. And he brought Charlie and Robert. He says, man, because they were starting to look for a drummer. And Charlie said, "You want to play with me?" I said, "Yeah." And so that was cool. So I went out with the Gap Band out there. We had a great time. I think my first gig was in Japan. We went to Japan. It was awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I have a clip queued up of you, Tom Joyner show.
This was. I remember. This is 4:00 in the morning, East Coast in Florida in the Disney Convention Centers on the Disney property. It's, you're doing a live radio feed kind of thing. So we weren't dress concert. There was no lights, everything, but they did bring an audience in to give the audience feel the Tom Joyner Morning Show. It's the morning show.
4 a.m.
So I'm like, woo!
4 a.m. All right, so I've got like a minute.
Red Bull in my
I've got like a minute queued up.
Red Bull in the cornflakes. You can do that.
I lost what you said there. What'd you say at the end there?
Oh, no. I said I put Red Bull in my cornflakes.
Okay,
so I can make that.
All right, so here's Barry with the Gap Band. You dropped the bomb on me. 4 a.m.
You dropped a bomb on me. But you turned me on. You dropped a bomb on me. Baby, you dropped a bomb on me. But you turned me on. You dropped a bomb on me.
Yeah, I just want to do a little taste
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Fun
4
time.
a.m., man, that's no joke.
Yeah, you know, that for, about 2 years or so, and then life starts happening. I have another child and all this, and for me, things start to be difficult to make happen. I do, you go to the things that were it's it has to fit. It has to fit the family, and like that. That's how I did. And so I kind of left that situation, and still good people, my friends, and all of that. And start doing a lot more local gigs. I got friends out there. Like right now, I played Olio, awesome. Played the O show. We play down. We have a funk thing going. Oli, Piete, Mocha, Cincinnati. Those are probably good people. I've been playing with them for a few years now. Just we got our one a month over there. I'm just doing that, and played with my friend Victor Lance a few times here. Vic Anjala, let's give a shout out to them. And the corporate band in Haute Chil. This is where when I left Gap Band, that kind of best fit my situation at the time. They work very less, and that's the video you saw of that band.
Right.
That's Haute Chil. I've been with them for years. So we did hit these corporate shows, bam, and come back and everything. And for them, I still do that from time to time. So
I've got one more video clip of you. This is of a drum solo from 2010 at the Long Beach Funk Fest. So who are you playing with? What was that situation?
This is Dawn Silva,
Gotcha.
Brides of Funkenstein. This is basically members of Parliament Funkadelic. These are the females of Parliament Funkadelic. And all that stuff you hear and all that classic stuff from the beginning, all of that. That's Dawn. It's Dawn. That's Amalia Franklin. That's I'm having a brain freeze here. There's so many. Everybody. Jeanette Washington. So on and so forth, on and on. So, and so I was performing with that, and Bobby Easton, he has a band, Delta Nova. He put on this festival called the Long Beach Funk Festival for a few years.
Right.
It's been pretty successful. So he had us do it. I think we did 2 or 3 years. We did that. We headlined that, and it's cool. We played a lot of the P-Funks.
I think you might have froze. All right, so what I'm going to do...
I think my drum tech did this.
There we go.
This is an old pick. Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play...
Okay.
This is a drum solo that I found of you from 2010, Long Beach Funk Fest. Here you are. Yeah, man.
That
was great.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Great.
Well, cool, man.
Wow. All right. Well, this is definitely the beginning of a lot of cool things to come. I'm really excited about the new songs that we're going to create and the shows we're going to put on and the experiences we're going to have. And man, just welcome to the family. I'm so honored that you're here with us.
Thank you, and thanks for having me. And you're wonderful family. Met your wife and your kids. Wonderful people.
Thank you.
Look forward to meeting Kelley's people. And this is good. And you meeting my
That's right.
family also. So we're all excited. They're watching this downstairs. Hi, family. So this will be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I got a lot of homework to do. I got a lot of some big shoes here.
So the plan is we're gonna get Barry up to speed, and we're gonna do a couple local shows in LA this summer, and then we've got some dates that we're working on for early September and the end of August. So and then we'll be working on bigger shows and bigger experiences, and bringing this Olio party to a venue near you. So there it is, man. Got anything?
No, this is a Barry episode.
This is a Barry episode. This was all about Barry. Episode number 14. This was a Barry episode.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it. All right, man. So this was a good one.
There won't be opera.
This was a good one. We played some. We threw it
thank
back.
you guys.
Little Grammys, little P-Funk, Gap Band. It's awesome, man.
I feel like we have our homework to do.
I know. I know. We got a lot to do.
Yeah. I should have some booyah stuff, rocker stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
We will definitely.
That's down in the future blood episode.
Exactly.
But that's good.
More to show.
I'm excited about where we're gonna go.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, I think that brings a close.
I'm excited
to
about where we're
episode number
going.
14.
Do y'all do questions? Y'all do questions or?
Oh yeah, questions.
Questions from the audience or nothing like that.
Let's. You know what? Let's see. We got a lot of people that have joined. Now let me see. Yeah, we got some time. All right, let me see if I. There's a lot of congratulations in here.
There's many congratulations.
A lot of them. I'm scrolling back.
Thank you all. I have to earn my tie.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
It's not like we just have those things lying around, you know.
I'm just scrolling through looking for any.
It's a lot of love.
A lot of love. No questions yet. A lot of love here.
Thank you, people.
Which is good. Come back to El Paso.
Oh.
Let's see here.
Any other questions?
A lot of
Take
excitement.
all the questions. I'm his man.
It's like the first date experience. It's like, he's nice. I think we can go out again sometime, you know? You know, he wasn't too obtrusive. He wasn't, you know, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
And I think I'd like to take him to my mom. I'd like my mom to meet him.
All right.
That's my guess. I don't know. I mean,
There you go.
Hey, Glenn's our buddy up in Northern California. He's saying, let's share the stage again.
oh yeah, let's do that.
That would be cool. September, October. So we'll see what we can do.
NorCal.
We'll see what we can do.
Figure that out.
Nice.
Cool.
But man, lots of love. No questions. I'm not seeing any questions.
They're
so-
saving them for next week.
Yeah.
They're writing them all down right now. They're vetting them. That's okay. You'll be all right, Barry.
It's digesting. I get it.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that,
I think that's it.
I think we're good.
think that's
Episode
it.
number 14 in the books. Inside the OMG. So on behalf of Barry and Kelley and myself, much love to you. We will be back next week for episode number 15. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Have a great week. And I'm going to leave you with the last song of this episode is a new one that's coming out on the new album Party Up.
Oh yeah, this isn't out.
And this one's called Sugar Daddy, Sugar Mama. And there it is. We'll be back next week.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one. She came to Vegas from Bahama, mansion-filled melodrama, head to toe in golden thread, woven through her dread. Snake eyes, shady bed, gambling, borrowed debt, love a boy inside his skin, taste the spoils of sin. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, money, money, don't, money, money, don't, money, money, don't, money, don't. Listen. Not so sweet from Cincinnati, drives a pink vintage caddy, knows the tricks and he struck it rich. He's the devil's bitch. Greenbacks won't make him cool, pocket change for a fool. Ladies cringe when he's out of sight, there's no love tonight. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, money, money, don't, money, money, don't, money, money, don't, money, money, don't. Dirty laundry, dirty drama, wicked candy, wicked karma. Mama can't buy true love. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, money, money, don't, money, money, don't, money, money, don't, money, money, don't. Dirty laundry, dirty drama, wicked candy, wicked karma. Dirty laundry, dirty drama. Mama can't buy true love. Daddy, sugar, daddy can't buy true love. Mama, sugar, mama can't buy true love.
Can't buy you love.
Daddy, sugar, daddy can't buy true
Can't buy you
love.
true love.
Oh no.